What's up, everybody? Big news on the Campbell front. We moved. And one of the most exciting things about this move is that now Chris and I have a dedicated office, and I'm sure it comes as no surprise. This is that office. So this is gonna be a space where we both work, where I do some filming. So I'm excited to get it all set up, working nice, looking nice, sounding nice, all of that. But the first thing that I wanted to tackle was lighting. So lighting is a super important thing. It really changes the quality of your videos. So I bought some new lights and I'm gonna set them up today. So we're gonna take this space from looking like this to this. Now, hopefully this looks like an improvement. It's a lot more controlled, so something that I can replicate in the future. But let's go ahead and rewind time, take it back to the start before I set all this up so you can see how I got to this place. Let's start by talking about the before. Honestly, this isn't actually terrible lighting. So the only thing I have going on in here is an overhead light. We've got a lamp in the corner of the room, and I've got a pretty big window directly in front of me. So today we have a really nice overcast day, so I don't have crazy harsh light coming in here or anything like that, but I wanna be able to control my lighting more. I wanna be able to film at all times of the day and have a consistent look. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have totally unnatural light. Everything's gonna be source lighting. I'm gonna block out this window eventually. I'm probably gonna do a lot to improve the sound because I know this one's pretty echoey right now. I can hear it. I'm echoey. To step up my lighting game, I went ahead and made a few purchases on Amazon on Prime Day, and I've got a few boxes to open. So let's start by checking out what's in those. All right, first up, I actually have no idea what is in any of these. So one more factor that's at play here. We're in the middle of an ice storm and we keep losing power. So I just lost power. So I lost that overhead light, lost that lamp, but this is what the natural light looks like. So again, not terrible for having no control over this whatsoever, but I can't guarantee that it's gonna look like this every day. So let's get into the packages. First up, of course, it's Neewer. Everything I got that I'm gonna open today is from Neewer. What is this though? That's what I thought. Softbox comes with diffusion. The softbox itself. I'm pretty excited for this. It's gonna mount onto the light, and I got the kind that just snaps into place. I've seen other people talking about how some of the other soft boxes that you can get will have the rods where you have to take them in and out every time. So I didn't want to have to fight with that. So we went with this one. Just Velcro straps to attach the different diffusions. And a little card. All right, that's it. All right, this one's a bit heavier. Let's see what we're working with here. I think I know what this is. Bag. And yes, it is in fact LED panels. So I went with the, what is it? The NL480, so it's got 148 LEDs on it. And it's bi-color, so I can change the temperature of it some. We have a very similar light like this at school with Husky Network, and I've been really happy with it. This one's just a slightly newer model. We use color gels on those a lot, and they look pretty great, so I might end up getting some of those before too long. All right, let's start with the light. So opening up this box, it's got another bag. Bag inside a bag, inside a box, inside a box. Velcro to keep the handle in place. Here we go. Ooh, I like this. So one of my biggest complaints about the light that we actually have at school is there's not a great place to stick the cord. There's like a zipper pouch on it, and if you like just shove the cord in there and zip it up, you can't really close it neatly. But on this one, it's got little compartments where you can keep your power cord. So that'll be great. Obviously, this is just a second one of those. And then it also came with a couple light stands. Pretty straightforward on this. Nothing else in that box, right? Empty box, another little piece of paper, contact customer service with QR code. Boom, light stand. And last up is the carrying case to put all of the light stands and LED panels in. Last up is this big boy, which this is what I'm most excited about. This is my first real video light. Obviously what the softbox was purchased for. Power cord. So here it is, the Neewer SL 200 watt photo video light. Pretty stoked for this. So I'm gonna get everything set up now. We'll go back to that shot from the beginning where everything's looking nice, and we'll talk about how I actually achieved that look here in the office space. The softbox that I got actually comes with 3 different inserts for different types of diffusion. So it's got a single layer diffusion, a dual layer diffusion, and I thought this was for attaching stuff, but this is actually a honeycomb diffuser. So I'm gonna try each of these out, see what I like best. I have no idea right now. At the moment, it's just up with no sort of diffusion on it, and it's at 17%. It comes with this nifty little battery, so I can turn the power of the light up and down from here, which is great. So I'll get this dialed in, see what I like. It's also daylight balanced, so this is at 5600 Kelvin. So once I got this light going, I went ahead and switched the settings on my camera so that it would be at the same white balance, and I think this is looking pretty nice already. So I'm gonna test out a few different layers of diffusion as well as power on the light and see what I start to like. This is the single layer diffusion at 40%, and I actually have no idea which of these looks I'm gonna like the most, so I'm just gonna keep messing around, see what looks good. I was putting in the second layer of diffusion and the power went out again. Hopefully it'll be back soon. All right, the power is back on. Hopefully it'll stay on for the rest of this video, but I now have 2 layers of diffusion on my light, and I've turned the remote up to 50%. And honestly, I'm liking this a lot, so this might end up being what I go with. We'll see what it looks like, but I'm also gonna go ahead and try out the honeycomb next. This is the look with the honeycomb and a single layer of diffusion. I've got it at 40% right now. And with that directional light that the honeycomb produces, it's looking a little bit moodier. I'm telling that I have like more shadow on the side of my face. So this might actually be the look that I go with. I like my videos to look pretty bright and happy, but there's also something to be said for just having that nice shadow, a more dynamic shot. The last thing I'll try out is the honeycomb without any diffusion. This is the honeycomb without any diffusion, so you can actually see it's casting a lot of shadow of that honeycomb pattern, which is definitely not the look that anybody wants. So I'm guessing this is not the intended use of this light. I've got it at like 20% right now. I'm gonna turn it down until I don't see that shadow and then adjust my exposure to compensate for that. I tried turning the light down to 10% and then turned my ISO up so that I could have a brighter shot, and this is still not the look. It's definitely harsher light on my face, looking a little unnatural, and you're still seeing that pattern on the wall. So I think what I'm liking the most right now is the honeycomb with the layer diffusion. Okay, back to the honeycomb with diffusion. I'm at 45% right now. I forgot where I was originally, but I think I like this. So we'll see what I think about it all in post. I'll probably keep making changes, obviously. I got a little one that's home. I'm gonna go check in with him. I'll be right back. Okay, I've gotta go. I've got little ones running around the house now, so I'm gonna go play with them. But before I do, I'm gonna show you where these lights are set up so that you can see how I've placed everything. So I've got the two LED panels just on either side of the desk to light up the bookcase, and then the main light right over here. I wanted to have it at about a 45-degree angle from where I'm sitting, both over to the side and up. Seeing that casts in pretty good light. Obviously I can't get all the way over to 45, so just offsetting it as much as I can was my goal there. Really, I'm keeping it pretty close to me so that I can keep it turned down low and hopefully achieve a pretty natural look. All right, that's gonna do it for me. As I mentioned, I bought these on Amazon Prime Day, so I got a bit of a discount, but I'm gonna go ahead and link to everything in the description below. And I'm actually gonna try and get set up with some Amazon affiliate links. So who knows, maybe you can purchase these through my links and it won't cost you anything extra, but I'll make a little something, which would be pretty cool. So, as always, it doesn't matter if it's perfect, it only matters that you start.